Hey folks, today we're going to do a small tutorial on how to switch between devices. If you've got multiple devices, like a phone, say, and a tablet, or in my case, I've got a phone, a medium-sized tablet, and a large tablet, and I have 3 different COC accounts. If you've got a phone and a tablet, and you want to be able to switch your phone to the tablet for the convenience of the larger screen, the more effective hitting and more precise hitting of the larger screen, that's what I do during war. I take my small accounts, I cook them on the small screen, but then when I'm ready to hit, I hit on the larger screen. It's very simple, but first and foremost, say you have 2 accounts, 3 accounts, whatever, but say 2 accounts, you have to know your Google, your Gmail email account and your password for any accounts that you're going to switch back and forth. If you don't have that, stop now. Go watch a different video, because this only works if you have your email address for that account and the password, and for the account that you're removing to put, say, your phone into your tablet. Well, you have to remove your tablet account first, put your phone into it, and then eventually, of course, once you're done with your hit, you're going to want to put your tablet account back into your tablet and your phone account back into your phone. So you've got to have the data on both of them. Now, once you've entered that data one time, both machines will remember it, and you won't need it anymore. You just select and go. But the first time around, you have to have it. If you don't, do not try this, because you'll end up with a machine that does not have an account on it, and you will have a heck of a time recovering that account. So if you know the pertinent data for your accounts, this is the way to go for you. It works great for me. I do it every war, switching back and forth between accounts depending on which machine I have with me, which one's handy, which one's larger, for whatever reason. Okay, this is my mid-level account. It's a brand new TH9. First thing you do, I want to take this off, and I'm going to put my phone account, which is a brand new TH8, onto this machine. So I'm going to go home, okay, and when I go home, I'm going to go up top, and I'm going to pull down the drop-down menu, and your settings gear up top right. I'm going to click on that, go to Application Manager. Okay. Now once you're there, scroll down, find Clash of Clans. This is the screen that should pop up. It computes for a moment. There you go. It's got all your data on the bottom right. See where it says Clear Data? Click on that. It tells you, hey, this is going to be permanently deleted. It's really not, but the pertinent stuff will be. The stuff that has to be off there for your new account to load on. So click OK. That's gone. Now go back home and click on your Clash of Clans icon. It takes a second for this to come up, because now you have Clash of Clans, the app, on your machine, but you have no account loaded into it. So it's basically trying to start from scratch, and it's going to ask you, you want to start now? It'll ask, basically, I think actually first it's going to ask me if I want to put back the account I just pulled out, which of course the answer is no. But you'll see. It's going to pop up in a second here. Alright, that's terms of service. Hit OK. Now there's your base screen. Now it's going to show me what it has remembered. Those are my 3 accounts. I've already entered them one time. Well, many times, but one time is all that matters. So it shows me those. Now, if I've never done this before, say I had an additional phone that I wanted to add. See at the bottom it says Add Account. I would click Add Account. It thinks for a second with this screen, and then it's going to ask me for my Gmail account. Okay, I would enter my account number here, hit Next in the bottom right. It would ask for the password, and then it's going to go back and it's going to add that, and it will remember that. And every time you want to switch back and forth, you just click on the right one. Now I'm going to hit back. Okay, now here's my original screen where it gives me my choices. The bottom choice, the KS, is my phone account. So I'm going to click on that instead, and here's what's going to happen. It's going to load all that data into this. Now it asks me, do I want to add Chief Uberpark, which is my phone account? And I'm going to hit load. Now, if it happens to ask me if I want to add CoreBuy, which is my mid-level account, and sometimes it does, so you have to read this and pay attention. I don't know why the difference, but sometimes it does. You would hit cancel, and then in the top left corner where it has sign in, you would click sign in, and it will give you the three choices again. You hit the right one, and it'll load it. But this is the right one. We're loading Uber, so I'm going to hit load. And now the account that's going to show up on my device here, which is this is actually my CoreBuy device. But the account, you look in the top left corner up there, this is the UberBuy account. It loads it, no problem. It's a very simple way. If I want to get out of this, okay, now say I've done my war attack on this larger screen, and I want to go back and put my mid-level account back on this one so I can do my hit with that. So I go back to my main screen and drop down my main menu, hit my tool gear, application manager, go to my Clash of Clans icon there, clear my data, okay, that's done. Now go back to Clash of Clans. It's going to load again. Again, takes a couple of minutes, well, not a couple of minutes, but it takes a little time. This is what takes more time than doing the whole process. The whole process is very quick and easy, swapping back and forth, but waiting on this particular screen. Okay, there's your terms of service, okay. And then it will give you your choices again. Now it's asking if I want to put Uber parts back on. That's the one I'm trying to get rid of, so I hit cancel, sign in the top left corner there, and it gives me my choices. Easy enough. Now, the first time you do this, both of them actually have to be registered on the device. So it may not show the one you're trying to come back to. If not, hit add account, put in the email address for that, put in the password for that after you hit next, and then it will show up on this screen. You only have to do this one time, and then everything you've registered on this device will show up like all three of mine are showing up. Now I want to go back to CoreBuy, which is the top one, the Boys Day Out. So I click on that, and it's going to bring up, now see it's asking if I want to load CoreBuy. CoreBuy is the one I want to load. So I hit load, and it's done. Once you've got them recorded in there, it takes maybe 30-40 seconds to swap between machines. And like, you know, I do most of my rating at work, at the shop, whatever, you know, in the evenings. I don't do a lot at home except on the weekends, so a lot of times I'll just take one machine home and one of my tablets, and I'll run all three accounts off that tablet, just swapping back and forth and back and forth, and it takes so little time, it's kind of ridiculous to run three machines. So anyway, that's pretty much all there is to it. If you have any questions, something's not working out for you, put it in the comments. If I can help you with it, I will, but what I've covered is pretty much the way to do it. I mean, there's not much to it. It's very easy. Anyway, that's how you swap between machines. Now, again, I'm going to put in the title, these are Samsung machines. Alright, I don't know if you can do it on Apple machines or not. If you can, I'm sure there's a different way to do it. This would probably not work on an Apple machine because the operating system is entirely different. But on a Samsung-based machine, I think this is, as far as I've seen, this is the best way to do it. Anyway, thanks for your time, and hope you learned something. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a great day. Good night.